Bang! Neeves Knives. I'm Jared, and I decided to buy a wee SAAKSHI. Now, there's a couple reasons why I decided to buy it. One, this is actually a relatively affordable knife considering what you're getting here. Now, there are different versions. They have the wood version, which I think looks really cool. They have the carbon fiber versions with the blue liners, but it's 20 CV. 20 CV right there. Titanium liner lock, which is awesome, and that's one of the reasons why I liked it, because I really like titanium liner locks. Now this JG10 gives me the opportunity to make it whatever color I want. It's a really good size. It has almost a teardrop handle, which I do find very comfortable. It does have the deep carry clip, not reversible, but it does have the deep carry titanium clip, which is cool. I like that it's titanium. I don't like that it kind of looks like they're budget clips, but they work extremely well. They do work very, very well. So I'm okay with it. And it's not too bad in the hand. It's actually really comfortable. The ergo's really comfortable, but I mean the clip. The clip is not too bad in the hand. I can always choke up. Love the blade shape. The action. Now, I've only got to try one of these for a little bit, and I did like it. And I'm actually happy I bought it. Great flipping action. You have the fuller for the reverse flick. It's kind of like a premium version of what's it called? The Ferrum Forge design knife. The Stinger. The Stinger. It's kind of like the Stinger. And I'm going to Rit dye it to make it the color that I want. I'm still choosing the color, even though this does kind of look cool. I'm usually not a huge fan of the JG10 unless if I do plan on changing the color, which that's what I'm going to do. But sometimes it actually looks cool with the color combination. Like if this was a black blade, it would probably look cool with the JG10 kind of popping. But in this case, I am going to probably dye it purple or something. I think that might look pretty cool with the black. Now, it would look even better if the blade was blacked out. I don't remember if there is blacked out versions of the blade. But I think it's a great EDC knife. I think this thing was like $150, $160, if not less. So it was relatively affordable. For the materials, that's not too bad, especially from a company that does a really good job like these guys. It has ceramic caged bearings that are very, very smooth. I haven't even oiled it yet, so I haven't even put no KPL on there. We're going to check the thickness behind the edge here in 1 second. It's stupid smooth. The action's really good. It's easy to fidget with and flick. The jimping is the exact kind of jimping that I like on a knife. Has a lot of texture to it. It's simple, looks good, great size. I mean, this is a phenomenal size for EDC. Now, I'm going to just put a little KPL on it. We got the KPL Heavy. And I'll link these down in the description. And then we'll put a little KPL Original on the bearings. And let it work its way in. Like I said, those, ooh, see, it's already, man, this thing's going to be so smooth. So easy to fidget with. The geometry just feels like it's going to, like I said, I haven't really tested one of these out. I got to try one, but now let's check the thickness behind the edge really quick. Here, we'll do it on camera so you guys can see it. Wow, their edge bevel is very tiny on this. Oh, that can't be right. Wow, it's saying 10 thousandths. Their edge bevel's very, very tiny, so it's hard to do under the camera. Let me just do it over here. So we have 11 thousandths. 11 thousandths behind the edge. Now, once I lay back the edge bevel and I put it's a sharp edge. I mean, they did a good job on the edge. But once I lay it back to about 17 degrees per side, this one's probably 25 degrees per side. But once I blade it back to about 17 degrees per side, it'll probably be 13 thousandths behind the edge. So maybe 14 thousand at most. This blade stock thickness should be 120 thousandths. I think that's what they label them at. Oh, maybe 130. Well, it's 125. That's what this one is. But when I go over, it's 120 thousandths on the part that you cut with. So all of this is 100, or this is 120. Right here at this thicker portion, it's 125. So I'm not a big fan of the blasted finish, but I really don't care. It's a user. It's going to be something that is lightweight, easy to carry, premium materials, and it looks good. But I don't like the blasted finish. But luckily it's 20 CV, so I'm really not going to have to worry about corrosion. You can kind of see through the pivot and everything. You can see the lock bar, and you can actually kind of see the oil from the around the bearings right now. Very cool. But similar to the Elementum, you have this style flipper tab, which is very comfortable. It almost acts as a choil without being a choil. The lock bar, easy to disengage. It does offer a little bit of traction and texturing. You can see the steel lock bar insert. Now it is cut back a little bit right here too. So you have a little bit of room and texture for disengagement. No milling on the inside except for no milling at all on the inside, which I'm not mad at because this thing is so light already. I'm actually happy there's no milling on it because it's already so light. So, a fantastic little user, something that is going to be nice and comfortable for push cuts, cutting straps. It has a good blade shape where I can do utility cuts, slicing, pinch grips, thin geometry, really nice behind the edge. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. And like I said, the price point's not bad on this version with the JG10. Now, the other versions do go up a little bit. Oh, yeah, and another thing, even though you can't reverse the clip, it has a liner lock, so very easy to use left-handed. Now, the size of it, did I just hit something? Now, the size of it, it's not that big. Here, really quick, we'll just pull up the Hogue Deca. It's about the size of a Hogue Deca, maybe it's a tiny bit longer, but not by much. They're about the same exact size. So, great lightweight knife with premium materials. Check the lockup. Rock solid lockup. We does a good job with that. We have a regular stop pin, good size, shouldered lockup. It locks into place really good. It actually pulls it into place. I love it when I see that. And it's probably hard to notice, but if you look, the spine goes to here, and then it like breaks down. It does, like, it angles right here, but then all of a sudden right here, it drops down dramatically. It looks like it just slowly tapers all the way down, but it actually drops right here all of a sudden. It's kind of hard to pick up unless if you look at it on certain angles. But great blade shape for EDC. So I just wanted to show you guys a quick look at a knife that I just had to get. I got sick of seeing it. I remember when they first came out, everybody was raving about them. Everybody had one. I was like the only person who didn't. And I almost got one, and I probably should have at the time because I'm late on it. And, I really liked the Stinger. And everybody said it was kind of copied the Stinger. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. I'm not going to argue with them. They are the ones who did the Stinger. So, but that was Ferrum Forge's design, and this is very similar, but except for in premium materials. But there you guys go. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.